Hello everyone, and welcome to BIT10. Imagine you're sitting at a computer screen analyzing thousands of tokens to decide which crypto should I buy to make it. In reality, it doesn't quite work like that. You don't get rich overnight. But BIT10 was built to answer this simply and smartly. BIT10 is a decentralized asset manager that provides crypto index funds. Our flagship model is BIT10.top. It gives you exposure to the top 10 cryptocurrencies, excluding stablecoins. We're fully on chain, we do auto rebalancing, and we're over collateralized by the native assets. Crypto investing is overwhelming, there's high risk and high fees related to it, and is very emotion driven. Excuse me. Even experienced investors lack a smart automated way to stay diversified. But there is a solution to all of this, which is invest in crypto like an index fund, because now it is. When you buy BIT10.top, you get exposure to the top 10 cryptocurrencies, and it's also fully auto rebalanced, so you never ever have to think about it. But why now? Now, traditional index funds have around $15 trillion on assets under management, but surprisingly, for crypto, it's only $5 billion. Now, if crypto index funds have even 1% of traditional ETFs, that is a huge opportunity that crypto hasn't delved into now yet, but the maturity will definitely have a lot more liquidity coming into it. But how does BIT10.top compare to Bitcoin and the S&P 500? Diversification auto rebalancing really does work. For example, $100 into each of them in 2015 would have gotten you $300 for the S&P, $40,000 for Bitcoin, but $69,000 for BIT10.top. But what about in 2020? Again, turns out a top 10 cryptocurrency ETF weighted by market cap beats Bitcoin and the S&P. And by the way, you can check this out for yourself on our website. We're powered by the Internet Computer Protocol, and their cross-chain infrastructure allows us to do our auto rebalancing across multiple layer ones. That is how we stay decentralized. This gives us liquid, composable index fund tokens backed by the native assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. BIT10 generates revenue from 1% minting fees on BIT10.top crypto index funds, but we also have DEX trading fees and a lending borrowing protocol as well. We're a sustainable, scalable, index-driven economy. When we compare ourselves to our competitors, this chart sort of explains it. But really, BIT10 is the only decentralized cross-chain and auto-rebalance crypto index fund provider. Everyone else is a little bit more centralized, or they only offer one chain like Ethereum. We offer all the chains, and we're fully decentralized. BIT10 is for everyone. But here's a better way to think about it. Even if it's an investor who's been in the space for 5 years, who has a strong financial background, but they want above average returns of traditional finance, BIT10 is for that person. However, if there's someone who is completely new, BIT10 is also for that person, where they can come in, they can buy BIT10.top, and they can just forget about it. All that you have to do is just dollar cost average, and you never even have to touch it, because BIT10 takes care of all of that. We're backed up by the DFinity protocol, Bitcoin Startup Lab, and EZA. We have over 3,000 transactions on testnet. We launched BIT10.top on Q2 of 2025. And we have a fast growing user momentum and also a good ecosystem. We're partners up with the three that I mentioned, but also Chainsight as well, who does our oracles. And we're working on developing relationships with RugGuard and Ghostkeys, but they haven't been signed yet. However, now to the World Computer Hacker League. In the previous round, we implemented BIT10.top crypto index fund auto rebalancing, completely decentralized. We did a cross-chain stablecoin DEX, but implementing on a single chain only, which was Ethereum. And we had the infrastructure diagram for our cross-chain lending and borrowing. What did we do this round for the national round? We implemented market cap weighting model for BIT10.top crypto index funds. We implemented market cap pricing model for BIT10.top crypto index funds. We completed our cross-chain stablecoin DEX for Ethereum and Binance. And we built our BIT10.top AI portfolio manager as well. And we have our cross-chain lending and borrowing on testnet as well, that you can see. And all of these are in the README and on Dora Hacks, and also you can access them from YouTube and from our YouTube channel as well. BIT10 is, we want to be, the all-in-one decentralized cross-chain asset manager. Currently, we do cross-chain. Oh yeah, in this round we just finished doing a cross-chain stablecoin DEX. In the next round, we'll be fully done with our cross-chain lending and borrowing protocols, and then fiat on-ramps and more crypto index products in the future. From onboarding to passive investing, all in one stack. The team, I always forget about this part. The team is myself and Harshal. I've been a full stack developer for 5 years and 4 years in DeFi. Harshal has won over 60 hackathons, and he spent 3 years as a full stack developer. We have a deeply technical founding team with a track record of building in public and shipping fast and winning hard as well. Finally, we're BIT10. We're building the all-in-one decentralized cross-chain asset manager, starting with indexes, expanding to DEXs, and then lending and borrowing protocols. Let's redefine what it means to invest in crypto. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thanks.